Welcome to Witchy Wednesday here at Ariel's Corner. This is Ariel Gatoga, and we are streaming live on this New Year's Eve. Moderating today are the lovely Honeypaw, the lovely Deline, and the lovely I Am Her Eminence. And we're going to be working this fourth pentacle of Jupiter today because I thought for the new year where everybody might like a little prosperity, or even a lot of prosperity since we're dealing with Jupiter. If you haven't done so, please make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell. Check out our website, arielscorner.com, arielscorner.com. That's where you'll find everything that we have. Free courses, booklets, workshops, lectures, guided meditations, spells, all kinds of cool stuff. There's articles. Check it out, arielscorner.com. You can find our podcast hub at arielspodcasts.com. And you can find our shop at arielscornershop.com. Let's see. Let's get going on this. I'm going to just do this very simply today. I don't want to do anything complicated. I'm just going to do a light purple, and then we'll put all of these designs in orange and call it a happy, lovely day. This is one of the Solomon Pentacles. This is the fourth pentacle of Jupiter. And like I said, we are using it for prosperity. It's used to obtain wealth, honor, acquire riches, possess wealth. There are some magical seals, the holy name I and Ia, the angels Adoniel and Bariel, who are angels that work under Sachiel. And this Psalm 112 verse 3 is wealth and riches are in his house, and his righteousness endures forever. All right, so let's just take our lightest purple and see if we can't just get all of this colored in. Is that the lightest? It's kind of the medium lightest, but I've already committed, so let's just do it. I think we can make it work. And then I'll put maybe the lighter purple in the center. So I hope everybody's doing really well for this new year. I know I am. We are, just a reminder, we are not streaming tomorrow on January 1st. We're going to take January 1st off. And I was expecting to get so much stuff done for Ariel's Corner over my weekend, and I got very little accomplished. So maybe I can accomplish some of that tomorrow on my day off. Oh well, we do what we can. We do our best, don't we? I might actually go over this with the lighter just to lighten it up a wee bit and see how that works. Sometimes that looks good, sometimes it doesn't. I printed this out in gray so that we could just go over the black with some orange. I'm not sure how good that's going to turn out, but we're just giving it a try. It's always good to try new stuff. I didn't get any music going, but I thought maybe if anybody had any questions, I could glance over and answer your question while I'm coloring. So if you do have any questions, please put them right in the chat thread. And I'll do my best to answer them, and I'll do my best to remember to glance over every so often to see. Okay, so we got this one. I'm just going to see what happens if I go over this with a lighter. Sometimes it's nice and sometimes it's streaky, but it's already kind of streaky, so I think I'll be okay. Just kind of smooth it out a wee bit. It might lighten it up just a tidge, but I'm not sure. These are the Ohuhu alcohol markers. They're an affordable alcohol marker, unlike the Copic, which are the gold standard alcohol marker, but those are very expensive. I do like the Copics a lot. They are wonderful to work with, but I just cannot justify spending that much money on art supplies for this kind of work. It just seems a bit excessive, and I definitely don't want to promote people spending a lot of money, especially if they don't have it. So I like to give you some affordable options, and I think the Ohuhu does a really wonderful job with their marker. They're not the best as far as the way they organize their colors, but that's okay. That's not bad. Okay. I think I'm just going to stick with this for the background here. I'm just going to go over everything. Should I go over everything and then just color it in? I think I will. I'm just trying to make it easy for us today. Nothing too hard. Nothing too challenging. In fact, I think I might let's do this first. Just going to do the circle, and then I'll do it like a back and forth to try to get the rest of this. I have another one of this color somewhere if I start to run out of ink, because when you cover a big space with one color like this, you do tend to start running out of ink quickly. Now, the one thing about the Ohuhu, though, is you don't need to get a whole new marker, because they do offer refills for their ink. So you're not going to harm the environment as much as with some of these other companies that don't offer refills. Copic offers refills, and their refill ink is a lot more affordable than their pens, but it's still very expensive. So just saying. Yeah, I can already see that this might be getting a little dry, this one. I'm not super hating the streakiness of this. I just kind of like it a little bit, but we'll go over it again just to make it prettier. And then I'll go over that circle again, and as long as we don't let it dry for too long, it should blend okay. But we're not framing this, we're just going to be using it for magic, so it's okay if it's not perfect. Now, we could just print this onto purple paper, obviously. That's another option that's a little bit easier, but I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, so we're coloring it instead. All right, I think this is looking okay. Oops, I'm out of the shot, sorry. I'll do it this way. I don't mind it if it's not perfectly smooth, though, because it just kind of gives it a nice, texture. Homemade. Look what I did. All right. Nice. All right, here's the top. Let's take a look and see if anybody has anything before I forget. Nope. Okay. Moving right along. Should I go over it again? No. Let's see. I think I'm going to try and see what happens if I get this gel pen here. This is those jelly roll pens, and they usually work pretty well on top of the markers. The only thing is that they are really juicy, so be careful because they will smudge very easily. fact, I might let that dry a little bit. I'll let that dry a little bit and then I'll keep going around. Okay, that should be good. Thinking about all of that wonderful prosperity that is your divine right. And when we think about our desire while we're working any kind of magic, we want it to be a relaxed acknowledgement of our prosperity. Just peaceful joy in realizing, oh, all that wonderful financial prosperity coming my way. Isn't that wonderful? Nothing too intense. A lot of people get they think that they're supposed to get like very dramatic emotions going when they're working magic, and you can. It's just that oftentimes what that does is it tells the deep mind, oh, this might be dangerous. Okay, let's see. I think I'm just going to do all of the Hebrew in the same orange. Doing our best to go right to left, just to honor the flow of the Hebrew writing. And then we might do a different medium on the other symbols here. I'm not sure. Let's see what happens. This is awfully thick. I'm not sure what this is going to do. Oh, I like that. Kind of a shiny gold. Using one of these glitter paint pens. And I think this is from Ohuhu as well. Is it? Ohuhu. It's an Ohuhu glitter marker. Isn't that nice? Trying not to smudge as I go. And we, make mistakes here and there. That's fine. Now, this is so thick that I'm only probably going to use it for these really thick lines. I'm assuming. I don't know. Maybe it would be fine for all of them. We'll see. We'll see how brave I am. Why not? It's a bit thick, so I'm losing some detail. But it's pretty, isn't it? I think that's what's the most important. Is how pretty it is. Oops. Yeah. Should I just do it all? Yeah, I should just do it all in the gold and call it easy. Why make everything complicated? But there's just no way we could have done the Hebrew with this big giant paint pen. That would never have worked. So we did that in the orange. I didn't have a tiny glitter paint pen, and the glitter pens that I have don't really show up as well on top of the alcohol marker. So I'm going to let that dry, and then I'm maybe going to fix that. That's not bad. Look how fast that was. I don't even think we need to do much. Just going to let it dry a bit, and then we'll do a petition on the back. Love that. So that's the only orange that came in this particular collection of gel pens. If they had a more gold color, I probably would have used that, but that's fine. I think it's okay. Oh, let's see. Do I have any questions? Oh, it's an odd question. I love odd questions. But can people astral unconsciously while under the influence of a substance? Oh, absolutely they can. I was 15 years old, and somebody gave me some, I think I was up in LA being really naughty, up in West Hollywood. And somebody gave me a hit of it was supposed to be, I thought it was pot, you know, because it's really, I didn't really do drugs, but everybody did pot back then. But it had this weird menthol flavor, and then I realized it was angel dust. I was so scared because, you know, angel dust. I didn't want to do angel dust because I didn't know, you know, I'd heard so many horrible things about it. And that was my experience. I felt like not only was I astral projecting, but that I was unable to get back into my body. It was the most awful feeling. Needless to say, I never did anything like that again. But yes, I do believe you can. Not necessarily like that where it's so negative, but you know, I think what I'm going to do with this is just color over this white space. Oops, let's just use the brush. Oh, well, not quite what I wanted to do, but now that I've done it, let's just do it. I just wanted it to blend away, but now I'm going into this whole thing. But that's what happens sometimes when you make a mistake. You just have to go with it. Commit to the darn thing. But yeah, you can, I'm sure, do that. It's not our recommended way of doing astral projection. I'd rather you personally didn't require a substance to astral project. I think it's better to just use your mind, but yeah, sure, you can. There's all kinds of stuff people do with drugs. Aleister Crowley had a whole category in 777 of the different corresponding drugs to each sphere and path on the Hermetic Tree of Life. So yeah, it's a big deal for a lot of people. Okay, that'll work. Actually, I like the dark purple around it. It's subtle, but it works. Okay. Now, I have a mess here, so I'm just going to move all of this away. Oops, it's upside down. Sorry. And then we will do a, oh, do I have a purple pen? I better go get one. So I want to do the petition in purple, not in orange. Because purple's the actual planetary color. The orange is, and the gold is just to contrast. If it was the sun, if it was the pentacle of the sun, I'd say, yeah, let's do the petition in gold or orange. Hang on a second. Oh my gosh. I've got so much stuff everywhere. Oh, I need like a little elf to come up behind me and just clean up after me. But I don't have one. So I have to be my own elf. Be your own elf. Okay, hang on. Let me go get my pen. And I think this might have been some coffee. So we don't need that on our pinnacle. All right. I'm just going to do the petition. Since we're going easy with everything, I'm just going to do the petition in plain old English. Normally I would say, why don't we just do a separate piece of paper, but this will be okay. I can put it right on here. So we are working with Sakiel. So dear Sakiel, please help. Oops. All viewers to increase their financial prosperity in 2026. And I'll just sign it. And I've got some lilac perfume. Didn't I say I was going to use a purple pen? So I go get an orange one. Well, there we have it. Actually, it does kind of help because there's so much purple in the on the back, but it was just the opposite of what I said. 1, 2, 3. But welcome to my world. Welcome to the world of Ariel. This is just how things are. And that perfume leaked through. That's okay. Let's put a nice candle on here. We'll just sit for just a moment. Oh, shoot. I hate that. Hang on. Out, damn spot. Okay. So let's just sit for a moment and think about and feel all of the prosperity, the financial prosperity and abundance that is coming your way, and how peaceful and joyous that is. All of your financial needs are being met. All of your bills are being paid. All of your debts are paid in full. There's a nice, lovely increase perpetually with your inflow. And you can just finally relax and be at peace, knowing that you're well taken care of and that all things in your financial world are well. Divine substance, Shekinah, is the one and only reality in your finances right now. And this Shekinah, this fairy dust, this divine substance manifests as financial abundance for you here and now. And this divine substance, this Shekinah, manifests as financial order in your life. And so 2026 is the year of financial abundance, prosperity, and financial order for you. So mote it be. All right, let's see if we have any other questions. We do not. Well, thank you so much for being here today. And thank you so much to the amazing moderators, Honeypaw, Deline, and I am Her Eminence. And we will see everybody on Friday for our Witch's Rosary. And then Saturday we have a Psalm spell. And then we'll have a live stream lecture on Sunday. And then we'll be back to our normal streaming schedule. Just as a reminder, nothing tomorrow for New Year's Day. Thank you again. Until next time, blessed be.